Alright, so let's talk about example 3. Again, when you see this triangle here, just because it's a right triangle doesn't mean it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. No. That's only for size. When we talk about the angle here, you know that angle equals to how many degrees? All of them. It's equal to 180 degrees. So here's how I would set it up. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal 180 degrees. That's your setup right here. Huh? And then you substitute in now. Angle A here is x plus angle B is 2x plus angle C, since you see the little box here, you know it's how many degrees. 90 degrees. Then you set it equal to 180 degrees here. Okay? So to solve it, you have 1x here, you have 2x here, they're on the same sides here. So add them up, that will give you 3x plus 90 equal 180 degrees. And then from there you can solve it easily. At this point you should know how to do it. But let's just go ahead and finish it up. So what's the next step here? You subtract 90 both sides here. And now you have 3x equal what? 90. So what's the next step after this? You divide both sides by 3. So now you have s equal 30. So yeah. And you go ahead and take this and plug it in. So this will be 30, and you plug this in, 2 times 30, which is 60. And you can only double check. When you plug it in, there's 30, there's 60, and there's 90, and the whole thing should add up to 180. That's one way you can check it. Huh? And then there's some more poem. Again, you want to make sure everything you learned from the last couple lessons, make sure it's still there. For example, here is 40. This one here should also be 40. Why? Because it's vertical angle. So this is 40 degrees here. Okay? That's something you want to pick it up. And again, you have two triangles. So this triangle here, you know there's 90, you know there's 40. You can actually find this because you know these three add up to 180 degrees. Same thing here. You know that this is a triangle. These three angles together add up to how many degrees? 180 degrees. So here, if I want to solve for this, you set it up. X plus 40 plus 95 equal 180 degrees. And the reason for that is called triangle sum. Okay? And then go ahead and solve it. Let's simplify this. 40 plus 95 would give you 135 degrees, which equals to 180 degrees. And then you go ahead and solve it. What's the next step? Subtract 135 both sides. Okay, because there's opposite of each other. Here positive 135, so there's negative 135. So go ahead and put negative 135 both sides. And now you have s equal, this cancel out, so that should be 45 degrees. Okay? So that's the answer for B. For C, there are many ways to do this. Two ways actually. The first way is that you have a very good memory and you recognize that the angle is on the outside. The outside is equal to the inside of these two. So we know that the outside of this is equal to the inside of these two, so 45 plus 56 here. And we know that's called exterior angle. Okay. And then from there you can solve it easily. So s equal this gives you 101. Let's say that you don't have a good memory and you don't remember this, that you don't remember these two inside equals to the outside. So what you can do with this, number one, the one thing you should know is that the triangle here gives you 180 degrees. So let's say we label this A. Okay? So we know that A plus 56 plus 45 will give you how many degrees? So it'll give you 180 degrees. Okay? It's a triangle, right? And then we go ahead and solve for A here. These two add up, give you 101, which give you 180. Solve it, subtract 101 both sides here. And now you have A equal 79. But it doesn't solve for X, right? Not at all. We notice that A and X, see that? Angle A, angle X, is on a straight line here. So if it's on a straight line, how many degrees is that? 180 degrees. So we know that angle A plus angle X is equal to 180 degrees, and we know that's a linear pair. We know what angle A is. We know it's 79 degrees. Plus X equal to 180. And then you go ahead and solve it. Subtract 79 both sides, and you can discover that X is equal to 101. Same answer as above. Now, which one's easier? The top one's easier, but that assuming that you memorize it and that you know that these two angles inside is equal to the outside. If you don't, then you can have to do the easy process and go from there. Okay? So you have a backup plan. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and do 1 and 2. So go ahead and pause. Alright. Hopefully you try 1 and 2. Hopefully you pause. And then what I want to do is set up a poem. Okay? So let's see. Here's a triangle. And we simply know that X plus 42 plus this 90 right here is equal to 180 degrees. Yeah? And from there you can solve it. So X plus these two add up to 132. Subtract 132 both sides. And now you have X equal what? 48. Okay? So that's pretty simple. Over here, when you take a look at the poem, notice that you have an angle outside. So we know the outside is equal to the inside v2 away from it. So if you set it up, you write 3x plus 10 is equal to the outside of this angle is equal to the inside v2. So x plus 70. So that's your exterior angle. Okay? So notice that this x here means 1x. You have x on both sides here, so we need to get rid of one of them. So let's go ahead and get rid of the small one. So here minus 1x both sides here. Because the opposite of 1x is negative 1x. And now you end up with 2x plus 10 equals 70. And you know how to solve the rest. Okay? And let me go ahead and finish it for you. So go ahead and subtract 10 both sides here. So now you have 2x to 0 equals 60. Then what's the next step? Divide by 2. So now you have s equals 30. There you go. Alright, last example. Here I just want to make sure you know how to set it up. Okay? I'm not going to solve it, but I want to make sure you know how to set it up. So here the variable expression to represent the angle measure of a triangle. Just go ahead and draw a rough sketch. Here's a triangle. You have angle A, B, C. So let's go ahead and label it A, B, C. Notice that angle A right here is X. And angle B here is 2x. And angle C is 2 times the frequency of X plus 10. Here, just go ahead and do distributive property right now. So you have 2x plus 20. So multiply that 2 out. And right here, so angle 2 is 2x plus 20. Okay? And then just solve it. We know that to try and give you how many degrees? 180 degrees. So x plus 2x plus 2x plus 20 equal 180 degrees. Since you have all this x on the same side of that, all of them add up. So it'll give you 5x plus 20 equal 180. From there you can solve it easily. Okay? Now, before the class ends, what I want you to do is be able to answer the last one. Here's the question, and this only for a right triangle. You know that this whole thing equals 180 degrees. If angle C is 90 degrees already, what does angle A and angle B together have to give you? I want you to go ahead and give me the answer to what you think angle A and angle B should be. And once you answer it, it will show you what the answer is.